Hello, everybody. This is Richie. I'm here with Tamo, who works with me in the communications and marketing team. And before we've been doing a series of videos of the design and everything behind the website and the new staking feature. But I wanted also to take some time and discuss with Tamo about this interesting piece of maybe new section of the website, which is the funnel, and we discussed a lot. So the funnel is a new attempt, I would say, to cater to different audiences of the crypto space that we encounter every day. So why do you go a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure. So basically, the whole overhaul of the website aims to make stuff easier and tries to cater information in a more straightforward fashion. We really try to find out, do we actually want to be very beginner focused, since Nimiq is very easy to get into, but then at the same time, we also take some pride in our tech, and it's actually very interesting for people who are also able to understand the tech and understand what makes it kind of special. Plus we also want to be more market oriented, right? So we want to cater more to investors and basically present Nimiq as a sound piece of technology. And so basically that is part of the new idea for the website. More clarity in structure, everything a bit toned down, less specialness and more dedicated experiences for people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something interesting that we've been discussing is how these different audiences kind of overlap. Like a beginner can also become an investor, or maybe a business can also be a beginner at the same time. So people might start their journey at the beginner section, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, also one concept that we thought about, the first idea was, okay, let's have what are the informations for the user? But then we kind of thought about, okay, is there actually anybody who really identifies as a user? So people more come from different places, but of course, I can be a beginner and basically being a developer trying to look for, okay, how can I actually get started with this thing, and I can be new to crypto, but have more gains and rising prices in mind. So yeah, there's a lot of interconnectivity, and I think in the end, what we really want to do is try to have something that is interesting to everybody, right? So also, for example, the same idea applies to staking, basically, where we have this thing that I'm not sure if you talked about it when you talked about the designs of the staking feature, that we're gonna have a trust score, right? So when people want to choose a validator, if they're not very much into crypto, they probably don't know, what do different metrics mean. Why is it important that you rather go with a smaller validator than with a big validator to keep decentralization up? So we try to take all of that and we package it into one score. Mm-hmm. And this score is very easy for people to understand. Okay, so this is 4.5 stars, so this is better than 4 stars. But then also I can do a mouse over, and then I get a drop down and I see, okay, so this in this metric, this validator performs X, Y. So basically, keeping everything very easy on the surface, but still provide that depth.
Mm-hmm. Which is always our mentality.
Yeah.
Try to bring to life nice, easy to use apps that still do not compromise on security and censorship resistant, and also innovative tech that our amazing team of developers create.
Yeah, but I think also, with the whole Oasis, that is also a good example, because basically there is Oasis, then there is 1031 as the bank that implements the protocol, then there's Fastbot, which is a liquidity provider and facilitates the HTLCs, and that is pretty complicated actually. It's multi-layered, it's different entities and they interact. But at the end, it's basically one single value that arises out of that, and that is people can very easily buy and sell, right? Like low fees, they don't need to surrender their personal data, and ideally, you get both. You can be like, okay, I don't care about cryptocurrency, because in the end, we can't expect everybody to learn about blockchain. but they should be able to if they want to. And if they're like, nah, I'm not interested, I got other stuff to do, I just want to use it and enjoy its benefits, then you're right as well with Nimiq.
Now, considering Oasis, now that you're talking about that topic, I think there are two major things that changed in the website because of this, or are influenced because of this. I think the business part of this funnel, there was some back and forth, like should we add businesses right now? How many people are actually, that are not in the crypto space, willing to start getting into the crypto space? But with Oasis, maybe this changes, right?
Absolutely, yeah, it was a big discussion. So, to some extent, I guess a big assumption that we still have is the age of crypto is not yet fully there. People don't yet really want to go to a store and pay for their coffee with crypto, or at least we hardly see this type of adoption, right?
Yeah, a lot of people are maybe a little bit thinking of their gains, and they say
exactly.
Maybe I shouldn't wait. I should wait, and the price maybe. So they're reluctant to spend this money that they think is an investment.
Rather their filthy fiat money, right?
Yeah.
I absolutely agree. Well, and then also, I mean, this big OTC provider that we're not allowed to talk about yet, also shared with us that basically they found out talking to merchants, that did not go as well, but basically enabling the end users and making it interesting for them, that works well. Those people will then go to basically the shop owner that they know, and they will be like, hey man, why don't you start accepting crypto, stuff like that. But in the end, Oasis can enable shops and business owners who are cautious, about crypto, that maybe don't know about it, or they are in fear of the volatility, which is a huge deal for any business basically. With Oasis, they can basically accept crypto and receive fiat, so simplified. And that is a pretty big use case. So in the end, we decided, okay, we want to have this. Also because we want to do the Santa Teresa effort, right, where we make this place like kind of like a crypto hub where you can pay for a lot of stuff with crypto. And for that also we need to have merchant support.
And the other section of the website that I think was heavily influenced by Fastpod and Oasis and the things that we've been building to solve this on and off crypto to fiat ramp is the DeFi section, because now Nimiq is more than just a blockchain and a cryptocurrency. It's also creating fintech services for the DeFi space. Do you think that's like an important change in the whole concept of the website?
Most definitely. So basically, when we did the last website, Nimiq was the blockchain, and then you could say it also was the browser wallet, right, as one possible extension of it. Still, it was a kind of like clear-cut thing, right? And right now, Nimiq has become much more. So with Oasis, basically, we have a technology that can be leveraged and put into a whole range of apps, basically. And also an opposite to Nimiq itself, the blockchain itself, those products are then also actually able to create revenue, create profits. So we now factually do DeFi apps, right? We enable decentralized finance, and again, Oasis can pretty much enrich every DeFi app by allowing a fiat bridge,
which is pretty interesting because exactly, while keeping the D in the fi, then you give people a connection to the old filthy fiat, as you call it, which is still around and is going to be around for some years.
Of course, I think for sure it's going to be around for a long time, and one could also argue that it still, has value and there's sense in having it. I think it's also really with Oasis, it's about evolution, not revolution. That's a way that I like to think about it. It's not about like, no, we only do crypto and we're like super strict about it. And it's about really having a solution that people...
Being pragmatic
that fits,
about it.
Exactly, that fits in people's life, that actually answers people's desires. And right now, you know, living 100% in crypto, it is possible, but it is not convenient, and Nimiq kind of is the convenience coin, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. And to finish, let's go up actually to the beginning of the website, the hero element. I was part of a lot of discussions there, like what should be there, like which is the main audience when they get to the website that they're going to get hooked by the message that they're going to see. So is this crypto enthusiasts? Are these newbies? Are these, I mean, newbies, by newbies I mean no coiners, people that are just getting into crypto, or businesses? What's your impression of that?
I mean, you know, NIM is not an investment vehicle, you know. We don't endorse or encourage anybody, you know, no financial advice whatsoever, of course. But in the end, I think we do a pretty decent job when it comes to upholding values of decentralization, you know, and really not trying to cut any corners, not trying to compromise on stuff. Still in the whole department of actually, you know, being marketable and creating more awareness, creating more attention. Nimiq can do a whole lot better still. And I would say basically that is the main motivation of what we're gonna put there.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. Okay, so thanks a lot for this insight into all the content that went and the changes that went to the website. I think a lot of people see the designs, but I think it's important for them to understand where, like, it's just not for it to look good. It has to have a meaning and a story behind it, and also attracts people because you only got their attention for so much time.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I mean, we sure do think about it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm aware of that. So thanks for this discussion, and thanks guys for joining us. Remember to like and to comment what you think about these ideas, these funnels, everything we discussed about Oasis. If you have also suggestions about new things that we can include in the website, please be sure to add them there. And thanks for joining, and goodbye.
Bye.